So guys, in this lecture we'll be talking about deauthentication attack, which is disconnect any internet from the network. So but first there are some things at first you need to do, like you need to put wireless interface into monitor mode, because in default your Linux machine or the attack machine which you will be performing, like Kali Linux. So Kali Linux in default, which is your wireless mode, is in manage mode. Then what you need to do is you need to put your wireless interface into monitor mode. So which is very simple. First what you need to do is press IW config to see your list of wireless interface, and most of this wireless interface is set to manage by default, means that this device can only capture packets which have the destination MAC as the MAC address of the device, but our target is to capture all the packets that are within our range so that they are sent to the router or any other devices. So we need to set this mode to monitor mode instead of manage mode. So then before changing the mode of wireless interface, disable the network interface by simply typing ifconfig. This is the interface that you need to disable first. This interface may vary from machine to machine. Your interface may be like WLAN 1 or WLAN 0, so make sure you check yours. So disable that and run the command that will kill the process that could interface the changing the wireless interface into monitor mode. So this command airmon ng check kill will kill the processes, and then WLAN mode monitor will enable the monitor mode. So where WLAN or WLAN 0 is the name of your wireless interface card. So as I said, it could be different, it could be WLAN 0. So let me show you later why this may vary. So put this will put this wireless interface into monitor mode, and after that again previously what we did is we did disable the network interface. Now we have to enable our network interface. So just type ifconfig WLAN 0 up and it will appear network interface, and it will give your wireless interface card into monitor mode, and then simply type iw config, and as you can see it's now on monitor mode. Then there are another process. We need to start to capture or sniffing packets using arrow-dump ng. So what is arrow-dump ng? So arrow-dump ng is a network software used for capturing or sniffing the packets in the air while you are in monitor mode. It is especially suitable for collecting web initialization vector, and it shows all the wireless networks that are around us, and it shows us the detailed information about those networks, and this tool is the basis of many hacking tools. So first run the arrow-dump ng, and this is the interface of your wire network WLAN 0. So after running this command, it will discover all the network around me, and this program will continue running unless we quit, which is Ctrl C to quit. So as you can see, there are all of those wireless interfaces are running around me. So let's talk about what this is. So ESSID is the name of wireless network that are around us. So this is the wireless name. BSSID is the MAC address of the target network. PW is the signal strength of the network. So higher network means we have a better signal. As you can see, the signal is very. So beacons are frames which are sent by the network in order to broadcast its existence. Data is the number of data packets. #/s is the number of data packets which are collected in the past 10 seconds. CH is the channel on which the network is working on. MB is the maximum speed supported by the network. ENC is the encryption used by the network such as WEP, WPA, WPA2 and Open. And authorization means AUTH, which is the authentication used on the network such as PHK, which is pre-shared key. So now what you need to do is you need to target my own network named OCN guest. So this I'll task this ACN guest. We will target this wireless network. Then simply type this command. So in this command BSS ID, and this one is the MAC address of my target network. Channel 11 is the channel number of my target network. Write basis web is telling us to write or store all the gathered data in a file name called basic web. And WLAN0 is the name of your wireless adapter, and this is the aerodump ng, which is the basic sniffing tool. Now after this it will show up like this. Now we have a file name like basic web01 which contains the captured data, and aerodump ng automatically append the 01 with the file name, and there are multiple files created with different extension, but the main file is the basic web.cap which contains all the captured data. So this file contains every URLs, username, password, chat messages and all of those, but the main problem is that all the data is encrypted. So after sniffing process is done, then we will go to our final stage, which is deauthentication attack. Deauthentication attack is used to disconnect any device from any network. This attack can be used on any encrypted network such as web, WPA, WPA2. For this attack to work, you don't need to worry about network key. Also, there is no need to connect to the network. First, type previously that we typed, which is this one. Similarly, that we previously do. So that what did this as? It shows us the list of devices connected with the target network. So currently one network is connected, as you can see. So our goal is to disconnect this device from the connected or the internet. So the program will continue running, so don't stop the program until it completes. Also focus on the lost column, which is currently on 0, this one. Then what you need to do is you need to put up this comment. So aeroplay ng tool is used to launch the deauthentication attack, which will disconnect the device from the network or the internet. So let's talk about what this command is doing. So aerodump, this is the tool which will be using deauthentication. Minus deauth is the this is the command telling that I want to run deauthentication attack. 10,000 and 1000 is the number of deauthentication packet that I want to send, and I am just sending a large number of packet to the router and my target device. So it will disconnect my target device for a longer period of time. Then minus a, and this MAC address is the MAC address of the target network, and minus c, this one is the MAC address of the client side which I want to disconnect. So this MAC address is under the station column, as you can see, station column. And WLAN0 is the name of your wireless adapter in monitor mode. So after running aeroplane ng, the device having MAC address which is 8, this one, will be disconnect from the internet, and lost column search, and the lost column, as you can see, it shows the large number of lost packets. And then this happens and your attack is successful, you can just stop the program pressing Ctrl C from the keyboard, and your deauthentication attack is successful, and you disconnect the device, disconnect any device from the network using this AirPlay tool. So that's how it is. That's how this deauthentication attack works.